Elon Musk now being a special government employee, which means he has top security clearance, but he doesn't have the obligations that a full federal employee has, so he doesn't have to give the same amount of disclosures. He has less conflicts of interest.
They aren't taking it well after Elon Musk abruptly destroyed The View and the woke Democrats. Now, by making fun of Elon's son, X, Whoopi Goldberg and The View have decided to further the situation. Furthermore, Elon Musk was being made fun of by woke Democrats until he woke up and shut them all down in one go. Just listen to these fools' discussion about Elon on their broadcast before I explain how we got here.
Yeah. So yesterday, Elon Musk took his son X to a press conference. I did not name the child. And I don't want to hear any more mess about our names, okay? Okay?
Oh.
Anywho, he took little X.
Funny.
To
A little Instagram.
He doesn't own Instagram.
He doesn't own Instagram. He just took little X with him to a press conference in the Oval Office to defend himself against critics who say he should not have the power to gut the federal agency. Take a look.
Your detractors, Mr. Musk, including a lot of Democrats, say that you're orchestrating a hostile takeover of government and doing it in a non-transparent way.
The people voted for major government reform. There should be no doubt about that. That was on the campaign. The president spoke about that at every rally.
Is there any sort of accountability check and balance in place that would provide any transparency for the American people?
Well, all of our actions are fully public. So if you see anything, you say like, wait a second.
Just why they won't let anyone criticize or voice a different opinion is beyond me. They don't hesitate to say anything they want when it's their turn. Though, just take a look at the hate speech that The View is going to provide.
Okay, just before we even say anything, I want to say over the last decade, last 10 years, Musk companies, SpaceX and Tesla were awarded at least $18 billion in federal contracts, according to spending data. And since the president's election, his net worth has increased $64 billion, or nearly 25%. So, yeah, I'm going to say, you want to cut something? Cut some of the stuff you're taking out.
How come these individuals don't understand that Elon merely has access to these data and doesn't actually manage the money, even though they are now accusing him of stealing it?
That's fucking amazing. And then this other thing about Elon. Elon's going to steal everybody's money. He has $400 billion. I'm telling you, he's not going to steal your money. I'm telling you, that's not what he's doing. What he's doing is, he's a super genius that's been fucked with. Okay? And when you've been fucked with by these nitwits that hide behind three-letter agencies, and you're dealing with one of the smartest people alive, and he helps Donald Trump get in office, and he goes, I want to find out what kind of corruption is really around. Well, you fucked up. You fucked up and picked the wrong psychopath on the spectrum, because he's going to hunt you down. He's going to find out what's going on, and that's good. That's good for everybody.
Currently, that's bad for everyone. And that's precisely why the woke Democrats are going crazy about the money. They're giving leftist media even more money to hide their disaster.
I get that there's fat everywhere, and yes, we'd all like to see less of it. But what you're doing is a lot more than just cutting fat. You're giving people information that they should not have because they're not the people whose information it is.
Yeah.
So, and nobody elected you.
Yeah.
That's the part. That's the part.
That's the main part. Whoopi, to your point, Whoopi, about all these government contracts, the billions of dollars that his companies have, his 6 companies have with the U.S. government. What is also very interesting is the cutting that he has done with the federal agencies. Those very same agencies have 32 continuing investigations, complaints, or enforcement actions against his companies. Mm-hmm. Those are the agencies and the people that he is cutting. So all of it is inuring to his benefit. And what is really rich to me, again, is that he is not elected, and he is talking about our American democracy. A man who grew up in South Africa during the apartheid era, benefited from apartheid. And apartheid is the very antithesis to our American democracy, because in South Africa today, there is, let's see, 81% of South Africa's population are Black Africans, yet only 4% of those Black Africans own the land.
Mm-hmm.
So this is the person that's supposed to be teaching us about.
There is nothing I would say less of these guys. What does Elon's South African upbringing have to do with this? Or are you saying that he ought to have declined to be born there instead? Sonny, you're capable of more than this. You also claimed that no one elected him. Watch this, please.
Evidence of what he's talking about?
Sure, I would love for Elon Musk to come to the briefing room. That's why we had him go to the Oval Office yesterday, where I think he provided great answers. He was speaking in layman's terms, speaking common sense to all of you in the media, but also to Americans at home. But I would say especially to all of you in the media, because I think it's a real fallacy that there's this alleged lack of transparency when it comes to Doge. President Trump and Elon Musk have been incredibly transparent on what Doge is doing. There is an X account with the Doge handle. They are tweeting out what they are doing on a daily basis. They have a website where they are posting the receipts of the contracts that they are reviewing and the payments that they have stopped from going out the door. The secretaries of our departments have stopped from going out the door.
Sonny's ignorance stems from the fact that she solely consumes left-leaning media, which probably shares her prejudices. Elon's Twitter answer to her garbage was unambiguous. Not even far-left billionaires, activist judges, or the regime's media will stop us. What the people voted for will be implemented.
The people voted for major government reform. There should be no doubt about that. That was on the campaign. The president spoke about that at every rally. The people voted for major government reform, and that's what the people are going to get. They're going to get what they voted for. And a lot of times, people that don't get what they voted for, but in this presidency, they are going to get what they voted for. And that's what democracy is all about.
According to The View, democracy is solely about justice and diversity. That is their whole purpose for being here. They're not the only left-wing media organization attempting to discredit Elon Musk. However, take a look at how the CNN reporter confronted him.
Now, the disruptor-in-chief, Elon Musk, who apparently has adopted the alias, at least he changed his social media handle to Harry Balls, tweeted this morning, "Democracy in America is being destroyed by judicial coup. An activist judge is not a real judge."
Elon's reaction was ruthless as well. He just wrote my name and made them say it. Additionally, if you truly believe that this is fake news, watch this video that Patrick shared.
Clip, Rob, if you don't mind playing this clip. I just love this clip because it kind of goes to what Cuomo said. It prompted me to watch this clip. We're not going to get into it, but this is what Scott Jennings, who is the current owner of CNN, he said this. If you want to play this clip, go for it. Go ahead, Rob.
What is currently the dumbest strategy in politics, which is Democrats taking the 20% side of every 80-20 issue in America. USAID, people want this pared down. They want it streamlined. They want to know where the money is going. Democrats have a meltdown. Today, Donald Trump signs executive order on keeping boys out of girls' sports. Democrats take the 20 side of that issue as well. All these issues, this is like Trump's superpower, finding a bunch of 80-20 issues, getting on the 80, and everybody who's sort of reflexively against him gets on the 20. And now the Democratic Party has like a 31% approval rating. This is why.
In case you're wondering if this dude remained at CNN, yes, I'm as perplexed as you are. Even their ratings are of no concern to those Democrats. Their strategy is to concentrate over Trump's ratings and accuse him of falsifying them.
$50 million on condoms in Gaza.
Right.
It's not even Gaza in the Middle East. It's Gaza in Mozambique. They didn't even know that.
And the number was wrong too.
And then he goes on, Elon Musk goes on and said, well, I made a mistake. Meanwhile, you perpetuated the lie for the past 2 weeks, just like they did about these Haitians eating cats and dogs. Lies, lies, and more lies, and then it goes out there. That there's a meme going around that I have to show. Look at this. Show that picture of the boy in the office. There's this little kid, he's adorable, little Elon Musk's son, saying, little X saying to Donald, why are you sitting in my daddy's seat?
What he has said, he is the shadow president. You said Elon Musk is the shadow president.
What I need from them is I need them to really figure out how to keep my information. You have all these things that come up on television. They say if you want to protect your information, and he's got these people going through your stuff, You don't know who these people are. That some 19-year-olds.
19-year-old kids.
Now, I like 19-year-olds. I know a lot of 19-year-olds, but I would not give them my personal data.
They would disregard your data even if they did see it because it contains no significant information. Elon Musk responded by stating, "What happened to them?" on his Twitter account. And suddenly, for the woke Democrats, it's not fair when someone else does it. Let me know what you think after watching this video.